I might not talk during all this. You could see there that when I jumped next to him and he was standing still, he was okay with me jumping. But when he's moving and I jump, you see him have more trouble with that emotional control. So we're consistently seeing that when he is moving, when he's in motion, especially, that he's a lot more reactive than he needs to be. Now I'm going to take this end of the stick and string and toss it up over his back and see what he does, see how he reacts. He was having a lot of trouble standing still when I was working with him. And so rather than trying to force him to figure this out while standing still, I'm going to let him multitask a little bit. I'm going to let him move his feet around while I introduce some of this. The stick and string's not going to hurt you. His hip control's not great. I'm going to have him disengage his hip, turn and face me. That could have gone a lot more smoothly. It's not bad. I like that he took that one backward step away from me because he's been kind of pushy, but now he's overreactive to the stick and string. What I have to work with is being able to disengage his hip. It's harder for him to run from me if his hip is disengaged. So right there, he kind of threw a double whammy thing at me. He actually kind of threatened to come up and thought about striking and then took off, and so he's being very reactive. So what I see here with this horse is this horse has trouble making transitions. That means his energy level, if he gets up, he has trouble coming back down. He has trouble getting excited and then calming back down. Because this stick, he was okay with it a few minutes ago, and now that it's been used in motion and since I've reached out and disengaged his hip pretty firmly with it, now he's being very reactive to it again. That's where he doesn't understand why sometimes this stick hits him and why sometimes this stick scratches him. That's what he's viewing it as. He's not viewing it as me giving him direction with it. He's viewing it as very extreme. One time I'm being hit with it and one time it's scratching me, and he doesn't view it as it's always giving him some kind of a direction. Now right there, what's interesting is you could actually see him having a mental struggle, meaning the stick and string came down like a whip on his right side, and he jumped away but then decided to stay. But where he's doing something good is that he's actually staying. He didn't leave.